Hey everybody, Black Ninja 797 here, and welcome back to another video. In today's video, we are once again back on Back 4 Blood. It has been a minute. It has been a minute indeed. We were last on this game back when the alpha was out, which was really fun, might I add, once again. But now, I wanted to kind of do a follow-up video with some of the gameplay I have to talk about something that, in my humble opinion, is actually a little bit worrying for the state of Back 4 Blood. Now, you may be thinking to yourself, being like, John, you've been basically kissing this game's butt ever since it came out, especially the alpha. Why are you worried about it? You know, the game's going to do great. What's the worry? Well, this is my worry, my friend. So, when the alpha did come out, due to the fact that it was a pretty good success, Turtle Rock, of course, like any other person would wants to get advantage of the hype train. So what they offered was the pre-orders. Of course, the game has a pre-order option, like any other game in modern history. But the thing is with the pre-orders, right, is that unfortunately there's one scary, glaring issue that I've noticed right away. Take a look at your screen right now. So this is going to be me looking at the pre-order options for Back 4 Blood on Steam. Now, this is unfortunately one thing that I caught already that kind of looked like a little bit of a red flag, and that's when you go to the deluxe versions of the game, where one of the pre-order bonuses is a seasonal pass. Yikes. This is not something that I want to see in games. I don't think this is something that any of us want to see in games. And the biggest concern about this pass is not only is it not free, which means that, you know, we're going to have to start paying for content again, but also one of the things that popped in the pass, and that is Special Infected and Ridden characters and just everything exclusive to the particular pass. This is very disconcerting, because here's the thing, is that this isn't cosmetic stuff, this is actual stuff that will change your games. We already know that Versus is going to be a game mode in this game, so getting seasonal-based Infected locked behind a paywall, and also characters, might I add, because the characters aren't just cosmetic, they have their own traits and bonuses, so they also have some requirements in your team composition as well. Unfortunately, this is not a good start in terms of what is to come, because what we're doing is we're already, by default, putting our content and skill-changing items behind a paywall. Turtle Rock, I understand that you guys have been out of the game for a while, and I understand that you guys are not necessarily trying to spread supply drops or bad algorithm practices in your games all over the place. I understand that. I completely get that. But I need to mention this because this is very concerning, because I know where this road goes. It's just easy and easier to do little by little things, and eventually you end up becoming Activision, and then you charge a reticle for $2. I mean, like, come on. I can't let you guys do this to the game, because here's the thing, is that Left 4 Dead 1 and 2 never suffered from microtransactions. The way that the game was, it was you got the game, and you only really had to pay for maps. That was really the only thing you would miss. Everything else was given to you for free. Even now, like even Left 4 Dead 2's newest update, all the guns that were in the game's updates and stuff like that, that was free. So that was a very, very good promise thing on Valve's end, but this is Turtle Rock, and this is also a new game, so one is not the other, unfortunately. So Turtle Rock, I would really appreciate it immensely. I pray to God, actually, that you take note from your friend Valve. And even Valve will make their game have free items. Make the game have free guns, free content, free Special Infected, free characters, please. I understand that you just released the Season Pass, and you might be thinking to yourself, being like, well, we just charged everyone, you know, there's some people that bought this. Legitimately, you can pull a Cyberpunk, and you can offer refunds. It is in everyone's best interest, because you do not want this game to be plagued by microtransactions. I am legitimately serious. Microtransactions and skill-based matchmaking are two of the worst things that you could do to games, especially if there's two together. I ask you, and I say this very, very detailed and very seriously, you might have a chance at making your game ruined by this microtransaction offer in the long haul, because I will point this out, is that the Special Infected in this game already are extremely OP. Luckily, so far, the ones that are going to be launch ready are, you know, for free. The thing is, though, is that we already know is that there's DLC coming. So what happens if a special infected or a survivor is too OP? Do you nerf them accordingly? Do you end up making it where, okay, now they're free after a certain amount of time? Do you make it where you can earn them? You know, if you don't want to necessarily buy the pass and get them right away, can you do a rainbow and earn them with some form of currency? Maybe you can earn copper, and somehow there will be a stat track of copper, and you can redeem copper to get a character unlock. Something like that, you know? Because here's the thing, is that nobody likes microtransactions, and for the people that say they like microtransactions such as supply drops, I really, really do not understand your thinking. They say things like, oh yeah, supply drops mean I can get stuff for free. No, you don't. You do not get something for free. You have the illusion of free. That's like saying that you have the illusion of winning $1 million when going to a casino. Yes, it's there. Legally, it has to be there. But your chances are so slim to none, and they're outrageously, ridiculously not in your favor, that it's not even worth it. Same thing with a lottery ticket, etc., etc. It's not free. You actually have no chance, realistically, to get these things for free. So, what you're doing is you're using an illusion to basically block you from the truth. Now, I'm not trying to say that this means that people are bad. I'm not trying to say that, you know, people that believe in supply drops are horrible people. I'm just trying to let them know, though, that they're getting ripped off, and I don't want this to be the case. Trust me, I'm not trying to say the game's bad, but I'm also not trying to suck its dick either. The game has promise, but this is a video several months early ahead of time before the game's release, because the game's coming out in June. I am laying Turtle Rock, you know that this is not in your best interest. You gotta either make it where A, this is free and you reverse this, you can do refunds and do a Cyberpunk. B, you need to end up making it where there's some form of way to earn these other than just a flat-out paywall. Like I said, you can make the copper in-game a copper currency and you can earn stuff in the game. Same thing with the characters and stuff like that. That would be reasonable, so kind of like Rainbow Six Siege with their renown. Or see what you need to do, and I'm just genuinely saying this because this is the only other thing I could think of, is just nerf the characters accordingly, or make sure that they're not buggy on launch. Because here's the thing, is that if you make one slip up, people on the internet are so easily riled up. You have no idea. Like, I've had this happen with every other game I've liked, such as Overwatch, Call of Duty, etc. If people get pissed, they do not play the game anymore. Now, the thing is, though, this doesn't go for just the tryhards. This goes for the noobs. This goes for everybody. If they get wronged, air quote, they don't play the game anymore. And then so all that's left is the people that are toxic. I don't want that in the game, especially after having Left 4 Dead, you know, be so vacant for so long. Back 4 Blood needs to work, and that's why I'm making this ahead of time, to let you know that this is not in your best interest and to please change it. Basically, in summary, this is what I hope. I hope that if we can't change this, they're at least not going to be unbalanced, and I really do hope that we have some way to make sure that this is managed, because here's the thing, is if it doesn't, the game will be dead on arrival. But yes, guys, this is basically it for today's video. It's short, sweet, and straight to the point. Please let me know in the comment section down below, what do you think about this issue, even if you did notice it. Do you think that this is a big deal? Do you not honestly care? Do you care? Do you care a lot? If so, what would you change about the Season Pass? Or what would you do to prevent it in the first place? Let me know in the comment section down below. But I hope you guys enjoyed another YouTube video from the most unique YouTuber you were ever going to see. Peace out, guys.